A lot of you guys may know that without the Nintendo Entertainment System, we would have never had video games in the first place. What about the Sega Master System, you fuckwad? Alright, shots fired. But however, the NES became a revolutionary console. The console that would spark many, many generations of gaming to come. Certain ways of accessing games for the Nintendo Entertainment System, and of course the Nintendo Entertainment System themselves, you could pretty much get a hold of the games through a retro game shop, no fucking shit. But however, Nintendo has brought NES games to their virtual console library via the eShop. However, this holiday season in 2016, Nintendo is officially bringing in an additional solution to access NES games. Nintendo is creating a mini NES console titled the NES Classic Edition. The NES Classic Edition comes with its miniature size, HDMI output, and of course, 30 games already installed into the device. And the list of games that will be in the NES Classic Edition will include Castlevania, Super Mario Bros., Donkey Kong, Ninja Gaiden, and many more. The expected release date for the NES Classic Edition will be on November 11th. If you are interested, the NES Classic Edition will cost you $60. But if you want an additional controller for two-player action, $10 each will be the price for any additional controllers. Now the biggest question, does this sound like a great deal? If you haven't bought the Nintendo Wii U, of course, this is for you, no shit. But if you do have a Nintendo 3DS, of course, you can access these games through the Nintendo eShop. If you already have those games, then no. If you do not, then yes. But however, if you do buy the NES Classic Edition, which is $60, you're already covered. You don't have to worry about purchasing these titles on the eShop. And yeah, you don't have to worry about it because you already have these games, so you don't have to buy them from the eShop. And of course, the Nintendo NX is coming up, so why would you be buying a Wii U anyway? I mean, you might as well just buy the NES Classic Edition for $60 that's going to hold your ass up until the NX finally comes out. If you have the OG or the retro consoles like the Retron 5 or the Retrons or the Retro Duos, Retro Trios, depends on whether or not you have the games included in the NES Classic Edition in your library. And now on to when you want to play the games that are not pre-installed in the NES Classic Edition. Well, this pretty much depends on the size of the NES Classic Edition. And the reason why I said that is when the NES Classic Edition hits markets, it's going to be way too small to fit in your NES cartridges. So there's no support for your NES cartridges if that were to be the case. Like I said, you have the retro consoles like the Retrons and the Retro Duos and Trios that are coming from Hyperkin and Retrobit, and those are more for you. What I think of the NES Classic Edition? Pretty smart move. Wait, you're telling me that the NX is actually this NES mini console? No, what are you, fucking nuts? I mean, let's be honest here, if this is the NX, then we'd be mega fucked. Alright, that's all, and I'll be looking forward to you in the next video.